Good afternoon, everybody. Did you see what we just released the other day? There is a brand new interview out with Scott Lomu of GOGY. That is Golden Grail Beverages Corporation. And I wanted to sit down with Stuart Smith. He's on the other side of that interview, the gentleman interviewing Scott, to kind of talk about this interview because we don't get that many beverage companies on this show. We don't get many consumer goods on this show. It's a little bit of a foreign space. So let's talk about it a little bit more. Stuart, I'm going to kick it right over to you here. You had a chance to sit down and talk with Scott. What are your initial thoughts from that interview?
My initial thoughts from the interview is you've got to check it out. The link is right there in the press release. Date lines November 19, 2024. Scott is a very honest guy. Scott was the interim CEO, and now he is the CEO of this company. If you're a legacy or existing shareholder, I think you're going to be impressed by his. He's just not a guy serving up platitudes for you. He's just not saying what you want to hear. He's being real candid, really honest about the direction, about what was done here in 2024. So I think we lay it out nicely for SmallCapVoice as a company coming in late in 2024, where our focus is really going to be on 2025. There are a lot of Easter eggs, if you will, inside this audio interview, but we do touch on some of the big things that happened in the past, like going from 5 billion shares, reducing that authorized share count. That was something that really spoke volumes to me. That news came out on August 29th. Some of the first moves that Scott made was, hey, we got to trim this thing up. We got to trim the fat. And I know that's a big part of who he is as a CEO, as well as sustainability is a big part of who he is. And in the beverage space specifically, look, we know it's a saturated space. And, seeing a company come in and say, hey, we want to check a lot of different boxes. We want to have a product for the kids. We want to have a product for extreme sports, but really we want to have a product that's more than just, hey, I had a big hit of caffeine, which is what we say here in this press release. I want something that does something for me. I want a beverage that makes me better. Okay. It's not going to make you a better human, but it's going to make you a healthier human. The better human part, well, you got to work on that on your own. But Scott does a great job of laying out what the company is doing right now and what the foundation for 2025 is. So I'm excited for you to go check out this video. Please do so. And if you got questions, leave those comments for us. Email me directly at SmallCapVoice. Our contact is right there on our website. Love to hear from you. Love to have you engage with GOGY.
And I'll be honest with you, it blew my mind how many people are so just focused on sustainability with their beverages. Obviously, you guys have seen me drink my energy drinks on this show and things like that. Jay is a big fan of canned water as well. That's exactly what this company is doing. They're meeting the market demand of this rising focus on sustainability in the consumer beverage space. Really impressive interview available on our channel. I'm actually putting it on the homepage right now, so you just have to go to SmallCapVoice's channel and it'll pop right up for you there. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. For Stuart, this is Kevin. Have a great rest of your day.